Scammers are targeting those payment apps like PayPal and Venmo.
PayPal's reputation is taking a hit as criminals are upping their game in a new twist to an ugly scam that's robbing millions from consumers.
Scam artists buy products from people online and then send an authentic-looking fake PayPal email convincing the victims they've been paid when really they haven't.
It's the #1 fraud.
Well, a warning now for PayPal users. Officials say criminals are now using it to rip off people.
It just blows my mind that everything was fake.
When you think of PayPal, what comes to mind? For most people, it's convenience, security, and a trusted way to send and receive money online. With over 430 million active users worldwide as of 2024, PayPal has become a household name, synonymous with online transactions. But is PayPal really as safe as it claims to be? Today, we're going to peel back the layers and reveal the shocking truth about PayPal that every user needs to know. The origins of PayPal. PayPal started with the best of intentions, a way to make payments easier and faster in a digital age. It was born during the dot-com boom in 1998 as a company called Confinity. Initially, the company aimed to allow people to send money via handheld devices. But as the internet exploded, so did PayPal's potential. The company quickly pivoted to online payments. By 2002, PayPal had become so integral to eBay's business model that eBay decided to acquire it for $1.5 billion. It seemed like the perfect match. For years, PayPal enjoyed a golden reputation. It offered a secure platform where users could send and receive money without the risks associated with traditional bank transfers. With buyer protection, ensuring that if you didn't get what you paid for, you could get your money back, PayPal was revolutionary. Millions of users flocked to the service. But as PayPal grew, so did the problems. A troubling history of fraud. One of the earliest issues PayPal faced was fraud. In the early 2000s, the company was inundated with scammers who found ways to exploit its system. Fake accounts were set up using stolen identities, and fraudsters would funnel money through PayPal, sometimes using bots to create thousands of accounts to take advantage of sign-up bonuses. PayPal was losing millions of dollars to fraud each year and took drastic measures to fight back. They implemented sophisticated algorithms and anti-fraud measures, becoming one of the first companies to use big data to detect and prevent fraud. While these measures reduced the amount of fraud on the platform, they also created new problems. False positives and frozen accounts. As PayPal's anti-fraud algorithms became more aggressive, so did the number of false positives. Legitimate users suddenly found their accounts frozen without warning, often with significant amounts of money locked away for months at a time. PayPal's terms of service allow it to freeze funds for up to 180 days if they suspect any suspicious activity. Imagine being a small business owner, relying on PayPal to handle your transactions, only to wake up one morning to find your account locked and your funds inaccessible. This scenario has played out thousands of times, with users often left in the dark about why their accounts were frozen. Customer support, described by many as frustratingly unhelpful, only added to the problem. For many, these account freezes were more than just an inconvenience. They were devastating. Some small businesses were forced to close after losing access to their funds, and individuals who relied on PayPal for freelance work or personal transactions found themselves unable to pay bills or cover expenses. Lack of transparency and accountability. One of the biggest criticisms of PayPal is its lack of transparency. When accounts are frozen, users are often given vague explanations, if any at all. The company's decision-making process is opaque, and users are left with little recourse if they feel they've been treated unfairly. In some cases, users have reported that PayPal permanently seized their funds, citing violations of their terms of service. These terms are notoriously broad and can be interpreted in various ways, making it easy for PayPal to justify almost any action it takes. This lack of accountability has led to a flood of negative reviews and complaints across the internet. On Trustpilot, PayPal has an abysmal rating of just 1.2 stars out of 5 in 2024, with thousands of users sharing horror stories of lost money, frozen accounts, and poor customer service. rising fees, and unfair practices. Another major issue with PayPal is its ever-increasing fees. What started as a low-cost alternative to traditional banking has, over the years, become just as expensive, if not more so, for certain transactions. PayPal's fees for currency conversion, for example, can be significantly higher than those charged by banks. International transactions are particularly costly, with PayPal charging a percentage of the transaction amount plus a flat fee. For businesses that operate globally, these fees can quickly add up, eating into profits and making PayPal a less attractive option. It's not just the fees themselves that are problematic, it's the way PayPal has implemented them. Over the years, PayPal has introduced new fees and increased existing ones with little notice or explanation to users. This has led to accusations of unfair practices, with some users feeling blindsided by unexpected charges. Privacy concerns and data handling. In today's digital age, privacy is a major concern for most people, and PayPal has not been immune to controversy. Like many large tech companies, PayPal collects vast amounts of data on its users, including transaction histories, personal information, and even location data. While PayPal's privacy policy outlines how this data is used, many users are uncomfortable with the amount of information PayPal collects and how it might be shared with third parties. In recent years, PayPal has been criticized for not doing enough to protect user data, with several high-profile data breaches and security vulnerabilities. Censorship and controversial policies. Perhaps the most concerning issue with PayPal is its increasing involvement in censorship and the enforcement of controversial policies. In recent years, PayPal has been accused of deplatforming users and freezing accounts for reasons that go beyond financial fraud or violations of terms of service. In 2022, PayPal quietly updated its user agreement to include a clause that allowed the company to fine users up to $2,500 for spreading misinformation. This move was met with immediate backlash, with many users and free speech advocates arguing that it was not PayPal's place to police speech or impose such fines. PayPal later claimed that the clause had been added by mistake and removed it, but the incident left many users feeling uneasy. The idea that a financial company could unilaterally decide to fine users for their speech was a chilling prospect, and it highlighted the growing power companies like PayPal have over our lives. PayPal's alternatives, are they any better? With all of these issues, it's no wonder many users are looking for alternatives to PayPal. Competitors like Stripe, Square, and Wise offer similar services, often with lower fees and better customer support. But are they really any safer? Is PayPal still worth it? So, is PayPal really safe? The answer is complicated. For many users, PayPal continues to be a convenient and secure way to handle online transactions. Its buyer protection policies and widespread acceptance make it a popular choice for both individuals and businesses. However, the issues we've discussed, fraud, frozen accounts, rising fees, privacy concerns, and controversial policies, paint a much darker picture. PayPal may be safe for some, but for others, it has become a source of frustration and financial loss. If you're a PayPal user, it's essential to be aware of these risks and take steps to protect yourself, including using alternative payment methods and staying informed about PayPal's policies.